Okay guys, Jack Turner El Magico. Today I'm wearing the Glycine Airman. I'm gonna make a video of this soon. Just bear with me please. But today we're here to talk about Jack Turner once again. And I did the unboxing on these two babies, but let's just do it a little quickly here once again. This is the El Magico. The first version of it, I think it's called the red one, or you might correct me if I'm wrong. Check the website if I'm wrong. But you see the red details, so we're going to call this the Jack Turner Red. This is actually not the strap that it comes on. This is the leather strap that my friend Daniel has put on this watch, and he has a really exquisite taste when combining watches with leather straps or with straps, no matter what straps. This is a beautiful combination. Well done again, Daniel. I'm gonna put this right there. We're gonna talk about the details soon. Warranty card, and these are the straps that actually come with the watch. Genuine leather strap, Jack Turner logo. This is what it looks like. Feels soft and nice to the touch. We have a spring bar inside there. Do we have any markings? Yeah, we have a Jack Turner, the name marked on the clasp there. Or is this called a clasp, or is it a locking mechanism? I don't know. Let's call it a clasp for today. So black genuine leather strap, and then we have the racing strap that is also black with this version of the watch. And as you can see, genuine leather, 20 millimeters. Feels nice to the touch, thick and sturdy, and yet soft. And I guess it's a pleasure to wear on your wrist. And we have Jack Turner written on the clasp once again. Nice holes, make your wrist breathe underneath the leather. But let's just put that away. Yeah, we have some nice white stitching there. Yeah, let's put this away. That was the red version. I'm gonna put the box to the side. And if you have seen my unboxing, this is the blue version. There we go. On a nice, I guess this is some kind of suede. In Sweden, actually, we call this mocha. I know it's suede in English. It's leather, but it's I'm not a leather expert, but I think they've treated this leather different than they treat this type of leather. So this is suede with some kind of locking clasp here. I guess you put this one in there, and I guess I'm gonna have trouble putting this on my wrist because I have no idea on how to get the strap in there, because we have that little thingy in the way. I guess I might learn on the way. We'll see. But this is the blue version, as you can see, blue with some mustardy brown details inside. Let's put that one down here. And these are the suede on this one is not an original. It's Daniel's choice, aesthetic choice, beautiful choice. These are the straps that come with the watch. We have this nice blue racing strap, just the same as the black one, but it's blue. Easy access to attaching the spring bars to the watch there. Some nice holes, genuine leather, 20 millimeters. And then we have the regular leather strap, also in this dark tone of blue, almost navy blue, I guess. Genuine leather, nice stitching all the way. As I said, I'm not a leather expert, but it feels nice, it looks nice, and by my estimation, these are high quality leather straps. Jack Turner, $4.99, but it's actually not the price of the watch because they're actually on sale. So $4.99 is not the price, but we're gonna talk about the price later. And Jack Turner on the clasp there. There we go. Let's put that aside as well. There we go, and let's take a look at the watches themselves. So we have a black version, black and red, and then we have the blue and yellow or gold or mustard version, or call it whatever you want to call it. Beautiful racing inspired watches. As you can see, they feel and look really classy, and yet sporty at the same time. I get that I have a friend of mine who really likes Formula One. I don't like it at all. I couldn't think of a more boring sport than Formula One. But I guess these are, when I look at these watches, somehow I think about my friend and his Formula One obsession. They're racing inspired, they're cool, they're sporty, but they're elegant. I guess they're elegant because they put on some really nice and elegant straps here. But as you can see, I don't know which one I like the most. They're really cool, both of them, but I guess if I had to choose between one of these two, I guess I would go with the blue one, because the black and red is a little too aggressive to me, the color combination. So I guess I would go with the blue one. So we're gonna take a look at that. Just 1 second here. I'm gonna zoom in on the dial, and we're gonna take a look on everything that's happening here. As you can see, the first detail that actually catches my eye with this watch is the second hand that's ticking away there, that they have incorporated the Jack Turner logo on the opposite side of the hand. That's a really nice touch. I had that little detail on my first Breitling that I owned, and ever since then I really am impressed when they do such a simple detail, but still incorporating the logo in the other end of the second hand. A great little touch. Swiss made at the bottom. We have a date between the 4 and 5. We have the 3 indexes inside of this one, and then we have applied indices all around. You can see the second hand ticking away there. Let's see if we can activate the chrono, or actually I think it might be activated. Let's see if we can reset it. Let's see what happens. Of course, it's a chronograph. I'm stupid. The second hand is of course the chronograph hand, but it should be reset when I press this button here, but it's not doing that. I don't know why. Let's see if we can. How do we reset it? There we go. Now it's reset. Let me see if it's the same thing with the black and red one. We stop it, we start it, stop it, and go all the way back. Yeah, there we have the function, of course. And we have a tachymeter running along on the bezel. This one has a black bezel insert. This one has a nice blue bezel insert. These are some cool watches, actually. I've had them in the box since Daniel sent them to me, because I've had a lot of watches and a lot of videos to make, so I haven't really had the time to look at these watches properly. But now that I'm looking at them again, they're really nice watches, and they're really thin as well. We have the applied logo at the crown there. Is it a screw down crown? Let us see. No, it's not. And it doesn't have to be, because it's not a diver and it's not an automatic watch. The back side, Jack Turner, established 1972, limited edition. These are actually both limited to 150 pieces each. So 150 of the black one, 150 of the blue one. And this is actually number 35, stainless steel, Swiss made, sapphire glass, 10 ATM water resistance. So, some specifications. Why don't we? This is the Jack Turner El Magico, limited to 150 pieces. The movement inside this little baby is the Swiss Ronda Quartz chronograph 5030D. The watch is entirely made of stainless steel, 316L stainless steel that is. The diameter is 43 millimeters. The thickness is a comfortable 12.4 millimeters. The lug width is 20 millimeters. And we have a lug to lug of 50 millimeters. But as you can see, those lugs taper really nicely, so it actually doesn't feel as big as 50. I know 50 is a big number when we're talking about lug to lug, but the tapering of the lugs actually makes this watch feel a little smaller than the number suggests. We have a nicely double domed sapphire crystal with AR coating on the inside, and as you can see in certain angles, you can barely see that there's a sapphire at all on this watch. So it's really nicely done. I think they've knocked it out of the park. The double domed crystal in this one is really fitting because it gives it that retro and vintage vibe, and it actually curves and does a really cool thing with the light. It's a nice sapphire crystal. Water resistance is 100 meters, and it's Swiss made, and the Jack Turner actually gives you 2 years of warranty on this watch. So my thoughts about the watch is, yeah, it's a cool watch. I'm not really into racing chronographs. I mean, the Rolex Daytona, I know it's a classic watch, but it's not for me. I mean, the racing look on a watch, I liked chronographs before, but now I think it's just a little too much happening inside of a watch with all those subdials. But with that said, if you like chronographs and if it's your thing with all the subdials, I'm gonna eat my words in a future video, but you're gonna know why, because now I'm saying that I don't like the subdials on a chronograph, but I actually have a chronograph incoming, so I'm gonna eat my words in a future video. But for now, I'm just saying that, yeah, a chronograph it's not my style of a watch. It was before, it's not now. But if you like a chronograph, I think Jack Turner have actually made a really good job here, because it's nice color combinations. We have details that when you look at the watch, you see a lot of details. When you see it the first time, you see something, and you look at it a second time, a third, and a fourth time, and you see different things. Like me, I just noticed that we have actually 2 colors of blue on the dial itself. We have a dark blue on the top and the bottom, and then in the middle we have this line of lighter blue, which is really cool. I like that they actually have applied indices. I really like the logo, and the logo incorporated into the second hand. I like that it's a mixture of brushed and polished details on the watch. As you can see, we have a brushed side, and we have polished upper parts here, and the bezel is actually polished all around. The pushers are polished, the crown is polished as well, and yet it's also, as I said, brushed on the sides. Nicely, a nice mix of details. Let's put it on the wrist. Let's put it on the wrist. I'm gonna take the glycine off. Whoop, there goes. And let's put the black one on, because I'm really not sure if I'm gonna be able to put the other one on in camera. I might actually put it on without you guys watching, and then you can see it afterwards. This is a little tight to me, but I guess it'll do. There we have it. Nice leather strap. Just gonna take the blue out of the equation, and there it is on my 20 centimeter gorilla wrist, the Jack Turner El Magico, and it looks good, don't you think? I actually have a lot of red details in my arm with my tattoos, and they're actually matching the red details on the watch. Let's just activate that chronograph, because I like to see that second hand ticking away. And as you can see, the date window, it's not in any way a distraction. It's perfectly in there between the 4 and 5 o'clock. I actually prefer when date windows, if I had to choose, if I could have the choice, I really like when the date window is at the 6 o'clock, or preferably at the 3 o'clock. I'm not really fond of date windows between 4 and 5, but this one, because there's a lot of thing happening in the dial here, you can, if you don't look for it, you barely notice it. But when you have to see it and you have to look for it, you know it's there. So yeah, I actually like the date window on this one. 12.4 millimeters thickness makes it feel really comfortable on the wrist. It's not too fat, and as I said, the lug to lug of 50 millimeters, you wouldn't say that it was 50 millimeters, because they're tapering really nicely, and they really hug your wrist with this leather strap on. Yeah, guys, and that's the El Magico. If you need a quartz watch with that racing a chronograph inspired look. Then you have the Jack Turner El Magico. It's a cool name as well, and you get a bunch of strap options, and as you can see, it looks really good on other strap options as well, as my friend Daniel have shown you here. You can put it on this nice suede leather strap, or put it on a brown racing strap. It's a watch that looks good on a lot of different strap combinations. I would, as I said, choose the blue version if I had a choice, and as you can see, the blue version has that 2-color dial, but the black version is actually just 1 color. No, it's not. Now I see it. It's actually 2 colors as well. It's pitch black on the top and bottom, and then in the middle there, upper middle, we have a little lighter black, or maybe it's some kind of gray. You can barely see it in certain angles, but there you can see it. And actually, when you turn it to the sun, it changes. When you turn it to the sun, it looks like the top and bottom are gray, and then the middle thing is dark black, pitch black. A cool little touch. I like the color combinations, I like the details in the watch, and one thing that's really good with the watch is actually its price. It's not $499 as the price tag would suggest. It's actually $299 because it's on sale. And I don't know anything about the sale, how long it will last or anything like that. I just know that it's on sale now. They're releasing a new model, a new watch soon, so maybe it's on sale until that watch releases. I don't know, but if you want to buy it, you can just head over to the website and place your order. And that's it for me on the Jack Turner El Magico. As I usually say, if you liked the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you liked it a lot, then please consider subscribing. And if you didn't like it, just give me a thumbs down. Tell me what you didn't like, and I'll try to do better the next time. And until the next time, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.